Folks, I have to tell you, the new Llama 3.2 is an absolute gem. Trust me, I'm going to break it down all for you. If I could just ask a favor, please watch the whole video. It absolutely helps us, and hey, it's free. Alright, so just when you thought AI couldn't get any more zesty, Mark Zuckerberg drops some more AI bombshells. Llama 3.2 is officially here, and it's packed with serious upgrades for the AI world. We're talking models that now fit right onto edge devices, optimized for Qualcomm and MediaTek, and it seems that they deliver unprecedented performance for on-device AI. In short, I guess Llama 3.2 is ready to push boundaries, and Meta also unveiled a bunch of exciting updates across their AI ecosystem that you really need to hear about. So let's see what Llama 3.2 is all about. Think of it as Llama 2's futuristic, supercharged cousin, or better yet, the full version of Llama 3. I mean, this isn't just a simple upgrade, folks, because it's truly a massive leap forward. The two biggest models in the lineup, 13B and 70B, can actually see, and by see, I mean they can process images. Now, what does image reasoning mean in plain English? Well, picture this. You've got a graph showing your small business sales over the year, and you ask, hey, Llama, which month had the best sales? Llama 3.2 can look at the graph, read it like a human, and tell you exactly which month was your top performer. And it's not just throwing data at you, because it's actually reasoning through what it sees, kind of like a smart friend that reads graphs way better than you can. That's huge because it's pretty rare to get open-sourced vision models that are, well, actually good. Now, check out the example they've shown on screen. We've got an image understanding demo here showcasing the model's vision capabilities. First, they upload an image to Llama 3.2. Then we get a detailed description of the image, pointing out things like the modern open-plan layout, the black leather furniture, the central fireplace, and the abstract painting. Next up, the model detects objects, things like the couch, chair, fireplace, coffee table, etc. The user picks the fireplace object to explore other options for the design element. Then you get replacement suggestions, so the system generates a list of alternative fireplaces, each with detailed descriptions like a minimalist wall-mounted electric fireplace with a subtle LED flame, or a rustic stone-faced gas fireplace with traditional charm. And this is pretty cool stuff, guys. To top it off, the RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation model, pulls up related images of modern fireplaces, giving the user some visual inspiration. This is a perfect example of how vision models can take the AI experience to the next level. And since it's now open source, we're definitely in for more innovative uses ahead. Now, folks, let's see some cool benchmarks for Llama 3.2. I've got to say, these results are pretty surprising for a model of its size. It's almost mind-blowing how quickly these open-source models are catching up to their closed-source competitors. First off, let's look at what Meta has to say about these models. They claim, our evaluation suggests that the Llama 3.2 vision models are competitive with leading foundation models like Claude 3 Haiku, GPT-4o Mini, on image recognition and a range of visual understanding tasks. The 3B model outperforms Llama 2 2.6B and Phi 3.5 Mini models on tasks such as following instructions, summarization, prompt rewriting, and tool use, while 1B is competitive with Llama. So, what does this mean? These models are impressive within their own categories, and by that, I mean it's not really fair to compare Llama 3.2 directly with giants like GPT-4o and Claude 3.5 Sonnet, because those are on a completely different scale. Now let's break down the vision instructions tuned benchmarks to see what's happening with Llama 3.2, particularly the 11B and 90B versions, compared to similar-sized models like Claude 3 Haiku and GPT-4o Mini. And don't worry if you're not familiar with these benchmarks, because I'll try to explain as I go. Alright, let's pay attention to this. Looking closer, some of these benchmarks can be a bit misleading. Not hugely, but the way they're presented might make it seem like Llama 3.2 is ahead in every category, which isn't the full picture. It's an excellent model, no doubt, but it's important to keep this in perspective. Now, take the MMMU Pro benchmark. This one measures mathematical reasoning with visual data. Think complex problems involving both text and visuals. And here, Llama 3.2's 90B model scores a 45.2. That's quite a leap over Claude 3 Haiku's 27.3 and a bit ahead of GPT-4o Mini's 42.3. This is a big deal because it highlights Llama 3.2's ability to handle math problems that involve things like graphs or diagrams, and this could be a game changer, especially for educational tools where visual math problems need to be explained clearly, and in this area, Llama really shows it's got the edge over its competitors. Now folks, let's move on to another crucial area, Math Vista. Basically, this test challenges models to reason through mathematical visuals like graphs, diagrams, or even hand-drawn figures, and here, Llama 3.2 90B model scores a solid 57.3, beating out Claude 3 Haiku's 46.4, and just edging past GPT-4o Mini's 56.7. Sure, the difference between Llama 3.2 and GPT-4o Mini might seem minor, but in high-stakes fields like finance or scientific research, even the smallest advantage in interpreting complex visual data can be significant, and Llama 3.2's consistent performance really shows it's better equipped for these types of reasoning tasks. Interestingly, one area where Llama 3.2 truly shines is in Chart QA, which is a benchmark that tests the models on answering questions based on visual charts and graphs. The 90B model scores 85.5, comfortably outpacing Claude 3 Haiku's 81.7, with GPT-4o Mini not even making the list here. This win is huge, guys, because being able to interpret charts accurately is a key skill in the real world, whether it's for business analytics, scientific research, or any field dealing with data visualization. And Llama 3.2's strong performance here means it can respond more accurately to questions about visualization data, making it extremely valuable for those use cases. Then there's the AI2 diagram benchmark. Once again, Llama 3.2 pulls ahead, with the 90B model scoring an impressive 92.3, while Claude 3 Haiku comes in at 86.7. GPT-4o Mini, well, that's not even listed here as well. Basically, this benchmark focuses on understanding complex diagrams like technical or scientific illustrations, and Llama 3.2's edge in this area shows off its ability to break down and reason through visual data. This has big implications for industries like engineering, healthcare, and education, where grasping diagram-based information is crucial. Llama's superior performance means it can provide more accurate insights or explanations, whether it's diagnosing medical conditions or helping students get a handle on technical concepts. Now, here's an interesting point, folks. Llama 3.2 isn't just a visual upgrade, because it's another iteration of Llama 3 that also makes strides in text processing, and this was surprising, especially given everything Meta's doing in AI right now. If we look at the text benchmarks, the Llama 370B model scores 82 in the MMLU General Knowledge test, but Llama 3.2's 90B model bumps that up to 86, and this shows an improvement in general knowledge and comprehension. In mathematical reasoning, the 90B model of Llama 3.2 scores 68, a noticeable jump over the 70B model's score, and this highlights how well the 90B version handles complex math tasks. So, when it comes to GPQA reasoning tasks, Llama 3.2 90B scores 46.7, outperforming Llama 3's 70B's 39.5, making it even better at following instructions and solving complex problems. To sum it up, the Llama 3.2 90B model outdoes the 70B in text-based tasks, particularly in math, multilingual capabilities, and general knowledge, and this makes it a more versatile and powerful model for handling a broader range of challenges with greater accuracy. Interestingly, they didn't directly compare Llama 3 to Llama 3.2 for some reason. Now, here's the part that's a bit of a bummer, especially if, like me, you're in a region with strict regulations. Sadly, this model isn't available if you're in the EU or the UK. And trust me, I tried getting around it. I even used a VPN to access the models through their online browser, but it just doesn't work. Hopefully, down the line, they'll loosen up these regulations. But hey, this video doesn't have to end on a low note. Meta did announce something called Orion. And let me tell you, this is one exciting piece of news. It's a hardware project that looks incredibly promising.
About a decade ago, I started putting together a team of the best people in the world to build these glasses. And the requirements are actually pretty simple. But the technical challenges to make them are insane. They need to be glasses, not a headset, no wires, less than 100 grams. They need wide field of view, holographic displays, sharp enough to pick up details, bright enough to see in different lighting conditions, large enough to display a cinema screen or multiple monitors for working wherever you go, whether you're in a coffee shop or on a plane or wherever you are. And you need to be able to see through them. And people need to be able to see through them too and make eye contact with you. Right? This isn't pass-through. This is the physical world with holograms overlaid on it. So if someone messages you, you will see that. And instead of having to pull out your phone, there will just be a little hologram, and with a few subtle gestures, you can reply without getting pulled away from the moment. Or if you want to be with someone who is far away, they're going to be able to teleport as a hologram into your living room, as if they're right there with you. You're going to be able to tap your fingers and bring up a game of cards or chess or holographic ping pong or whatever it is that you want to do together. You can work or play or whatever.
So, what are your thoughts on the AI hardware space? Personally, I see this as one of the most promising areas for AI, since it has the potential to bring AI into the everyday lives of regular people, possibly making a real difference on a daily basis. Okay, folks, hit that like button and subscribe if you enjoyed what you've just seen. Let me know your take on all of this in the comments below, and as always, see you in the next one, folks. You all take care.